What's up, and welcome to Reflections and Encouragement with Mike Brown. I'm Mike Brown. I'm recording this on Sunday, October 3rd. For those who know, it's Mean Girls Day. If you know, you know. Quick tip of the hat to my wife Jamie and Mark Garcia, October 3rd. Anyhow, I hope everyone had a great week. And as I reflect on my week, number one, I just want to say thank you to everyone for the continued thoughts, kind words, and prayers for my health. For those who don't know, suffered two seizures recently. One was August 26th, and the other one was September 18th. And they both caught me off guard, and I've really been focusing on my health and trying to get better and figure out what's going on. And so I feel many people have been asking how I feel, and I feel okay. However, I know I'm not okay, which is the weirdest thing ever. When I had both seizures, I thought I was okay. I didn't see either of them coming. I was at home for the first one. I was at work at a game for the second one, and they both happened with no warning. So I feel okay, but I know I'm not, and I gotta continue to work on just getting better and figuring out what's going on. I've got a follow up with a neurologist. So my brain MRI came back negative or clean, if you will, and that was great news that I got a week ago. And then I have a follow up with a neurologist in town here this week, and then I'm going to get a second opinion with another neurologist in Chicago the week after, and so I'm excited to talk to them and try to work toward getting more answers on what could be going on. It could be sleep related, it could be stress related, not sure yet, but I'm trying to just do my part. I'm taking some anti-seizure medicine that I'm adjusting to. It had me a little foggy at first. I was like a little foggy, but I'm getting better acclimated to being on it a little bit, and I'm just trying to sleep a little more, trying to focus on that as well. So, but nonetheless, actually feel fine. But again, I know I'm not actually fine, so I'm taking it day by day. Took some time off work, but my spirits are high, and I'm just very confident that everything's going to be all right. And so, thanks again for all the kind check-ins, messages, all of it. It's been extremely helpful, and I'm grateful for everyone. There's a number of people, some of my coworkers actually started a meal train, and it's been so helpful, and I'm just grateful to all of them for the meals. It's been helping my wife and I as we navigate this this season we're in, as we go through go on this journey. So thanks to a lot of my colleagues for all the great meals. I got some people couldn't really cook on my team. I was like, all right, what's up? So anyhow, thank you all. That's number one. Number two, as I reflect on the week, is the fact that Little Netta's Gift, which is a children's book that I wrote last year, honoring the memory of my late cousin, little Janetta Robinson. It is at the printer right now. And so that happened this week. It's off getting printed, and just gonna pray and let it work itself out that it's ready by December. And I'm just thankful to so many people who've helped bring the book to life. I've had an incredible editor, Cara Crane. I've had an incredible illustrator, Salim Nuruddin. I've had an incredible art director and designer, Miss Christine Vanderbeek. I've had my dad, who served as the story consultant because he was there with little Netta, whose story is based on, when she essentially at her sixth birthday party, which took place on December 27th. She turned 6 years old back in 1980, and at her birthday party, there were some friends who came to the party, and unfortunately, those friends of hers didn't get gifts for Christmas 2 days before. So when they told my little cousin that, little Netta, she then ended up giving away her own gifts to these friends on her birthday at her party. And so it's a story that needed to be told more and more. And so I felt like I was the one to do it. It came to me last year, and I've executed on it. And I'm just thankful to God for putting that in my heart to do, and for putting the people in my life, and just giving me the vision and the ability to execute on bringing this story of my little cousin to life. Now, unfortunately, 3 years after that sixth birthday, when she was 9 years old, she was murdered. She ended up being murdered. Her and her mom, my aunt Cheryl, she was murdered by Cheryl's boyfriend, so Netta's dad. And so it's a tragedy. I was 4 years old when it all went down, and it's just something, really trying to take something that my little cousin did, which is a bold, strong act of kindness and an act of love, and just something that's positive, and trying to carry on her spirit, because she was taken away from us way too soon. That's that. But that book is at the printer, and I'm excited for all the families, the friends who are going to be able to read that story and share it with their families and friends. There's a number of people who've supported the mission that I've really been on, to enrich these lives, enrich lives of people through these stories, and people have been purchasing the book. It's been unbelievable. People have been sharing with their network about the book, and I'm just grateful to everyone who's purchased the book. I'm grateful to everyone who's mentioned the book to their family and to their friends. And I need all the support. I mean, now the order's in, so now I gotta sell some books. So I just appreciate all the support. I really do think it's a story it's a human story. It's a story that transcends, in my opinion, age. It transcends where people may live. It transcends all your social economic status. It's a story of love, joy, peace, kindness, a story of giving, and I think people are going to really enjoy it. So anyhow, thank you for your support to date, and thank you for your continued support. If you haven't bought the book, I encourage you to do so. As I think about encouragement for this week ahead, the one thing that stood out is the fact that I've got a lot of stuff cooking right now, and these seizures have really caused me to really change up my cooking style, if you will. And I told somebody today, good friend who I've been working with on a lot of different things, I told her, I said, we got a lot of stuff cooking. I said, but I got to change from cooking with the deep fryer. I got to move to a slow cooker or the crock pot. And that's really my encouragement as we all look at our weeks ahead, is to just really keep a close eye and pay attention to how you're cooking. Are you, and what you're using, what kind of tools you're using, and what's your cooking style. And I ain't talking about cooking, right? I ain't talking about food. I'm talking about how we're going about living our lives and doing the things that we're put on this earth to do. I've got 70 plus books that I am looking to bring to life, and I wanted to publish them all next year. That's deep fryer. That ain't gonna work. I gotta do slow cooker. I gotta publish one book this year and then go from there. And so that's my encouragement as we continue on this journey of life, is to just really take a look and assess how you're cooking, and maybe think about using that slow cooker from time to time versus that deep fryer. And so it's gonna taste good. I'm telling you, it's gonna taste good. I know, I know it is. So anyhow, have a great week. The last thing I'll leave you with is a quick clip from the Notre Dame Cincinnati game yesterday. Notre Dame did not win the game. That's all right. But a friend of mine invited my wife, daughter, and I to go to the game, and I felt up to it, and I'm grateful to her for inviting us to join her at the game, and we had a great time. But the highlight, the absolute highlight, was beyond seeing a couple of other friends, good friends as well. But the other highlight was my daughter. I'm telling y'all, she had a blast, and she loved the music and just the environment, and it was just a beautiful thing to watch her enjoy herself at the game. And I'll leave you with a clip of her living her best life as Notre Dame was taking on Cincinnati yesterday. Take care.
Hey,